In an era marked by increasing female empowerment and entrepreneurship, comes as no surprise that some of the wealthiest individuals in the world are women. It might sound shocking to you, but that's the truth. Meet the top 10 most wealthy wives in the world. Number 10. Elaine Marshall. Net worth $8.8 billion. Here comes Elaine Marshall, the inheritance king. Her late husband, E. Pierce Marshall, was a successful businessman and son of the oil mogul J. Howard Marshall. Elaine Marshall received her fortune as a result of this inheritance. She is in charge of managing the family's money as well as its charitable endeavors, despite the fact that she leads a somewhat secluded life. Elaine's charitable work focuses on providing financial support for medical research, healthcare facilities, and projects that aim to improve the quality of life for marginalized groups of people. Because of her contributions, medical facilities and services have been improved, which enables those in need to receive essential care. She continues to make a beneficial and long-lasting contribution to medical research and the field of healthcare through the philanthropic work that she does. The fact that Elaine is so devoted to improving medical research and expanding access to healthcare is evidence of her desire to create a future in which everyone will enjoy better health and more prosperity. Number 9. Anne Walton Cronkey. Net worth $10.3 billion. You must have heard of the Cronkeys. Anne Walton Cronkey is an heiress to the Walmart fortune due to the fact that she is a member of the Walton family. She has a stake in a number of different sports teams, including the Denver Nuggets and the Colorado Avalanche, among others. Anne is a strong advocate for a variety of humanitarian organizations, and she places a particular emphasis on the education and the preservation of animals. Her charitable work focuses on providing financial support to initiatives that save extinct species and advanced environmentally responsible business practices. In addition to this, she has made financial investments in educational programs and projects that aim to empower students as well as teachers in order to encourage learning throughout life and the development of skills. The fact that Anne is so committed to improving people's lives and the world around her through activities like teaching and protecting the environment is evidence of this. Number 8. Blair Perry Oakenden. Net worth $14.6 billion. Meet Blair Perry Oakenden, the woman whose father, James M. Cox, was the creator of the media conglomerate that is now known as Cox Enterprises, and that is where Blair Perry Oakenden got her fortune. She has a vital part in the ownership and the operation of the company, despite the fact that she prefers to remain in the background. Her philanthropy interests include giving money to organizations that work to improve the lives of animals, preserve the natural world, and advance medical research. Blair has contributed funding to organizations that are focused on the preservation of the natural environments and the protection of endangered species. In addition to this, she has been a proponent of various efforts in the field of medical research with the goals of locating effective therapies for diseases and expanding access to healthcare. The fact that Blair is so devoted to preserving the natural world and advancing medical science is evidence of her determination to leave the next generation with a world that is both more sustainable and healthier. Number 7. Iris Fontbonne. Net worth $26.3 billion. This is Iris Fontbonne, the widow of the late Chilean billionaire Andrónico Luksic, and she's the wealthiest woman in Chile. She is responsible for the management of Antofagasta plc, a mining corporation that has large activities in a number of nations. Iris is very involved in charitable work, particularly endeavors that aim to improve access to medical care and education, as well as reduce the effects of poverty. Her commitment to philanthropy extends to the support of educational programs and scholarships for students from disadvantaged backgrounds, giving these children the opportunity to develop to their fullest potential. Iris's dedication to enhancing the standard of living for people who are less fortunate is demonstrated through her work in the fields of education and healthcare. Number 6. Abigail Johnson. Net worth $32.7 billion. The next on the list is Abigail Johnson. the woman who serves as both the Chief Executive Officer and the Chairwoman of Fidelity Investments, one of the largest asset management companies in the world, has effectively guided the growth and expansion of the company. She is a well-known character in the business of finance, and she has made and will continue to make considerable donations to a number of different philanthropic projects. Education is at the center of Abigail's philanthropic work, including projects that aim to increase financial literacy and broaden everyone's access to high-quality educational opportunities. These programs equip individuals with financial skills and knowledge. She has become a notable champion for socioeconomic empowerment and stability as a direct result of her dedication to advancing financial literacy and equality in the financial sector. Number 5. Yang Huiyan, net worth $34.5 billion. Introducing Yang Huiyan, one of China's most successful real estate developers. Country Golden Holdings is owned by Yang Huiyan, who is the company's largest shareholder. She is the heiress to a great fortune that was left to her by her father, and she has been an integral part of the development and growth of the corporation. As a philanthropist, Yang Huiyan is very involved in supporting causes that work to improve education and provide aid to victims of natural disasters. She has provided financial support to a number of educational institutions and programs in order to broaden children's access to high-quality educational opportunities in underserved areas. In addition to this, she has made substantial contributions to disaster response and recovery programs, serving as a source of relief and assistance in the event of unexpected catastrophes and natural disasters. The charitable work that Yang Huiyan does demonstrates her dedication to social responsibility and humanitarian issues. As a result, she has a good influence on the lives of a great number of people. Number 4. Julia Koch, net worth $43.5 billion. This is the $43.5 billion woman, Julia Koch, and she was left with a large chunk of the Koch industry's fortune after the passing of her husband, David Koch, who had been the company's primary shareholder. She is very involved in charitable work and serves on the boards of directors for a number of different organizations that support humanitarian causes. The primary focus of Julia's philanthropic activities is on providing financial assistance to educational and scientific research organizations. Her philanthropic gifts have increased the number of educational possibilities available to children from a variety of backgrounds, giving these individuals the ability to follow their hopes and ambitions. In addition, she has been a very important contributor to the funding of medical research projects that attempt to improve the health of the general population and identify treatments for a variety of disorders. The fact that Julia is so devoted to improving the quality of life and opportunities available to individuals and communities is exemplified by her work in the fields of education and healthcare. Number 3. Mackenzie Scott, net worth $61.1 billion. Meet Mackenzie Scott, who's made a high-profile divorce from Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon. This resulted in a significant increase in her wealth. She is a generous person who is committed to giving back to the community, and she has promised to donate a sizable amount of her wealth to various charitable organizations. She has made a significant difference in the lives of innumerable people from all over the world by donating generously to a variety of educational institutions and charitable organizations through her organization. In addition to this, she has contributed to the growth of social justice causes by providing financial backing to organizations that fight for racial and gender equality. Because of the transformative nature of Mackenzie's charity, she has become an inspiration for people who are interested in effecting real change on a worldwide scale. Number 2. Françoise Bettencourt Myers, net worth $74.9 billion. Myers is the shareholder in the largest cosmetic firm in the world, the L'Oreal. Françoise Bettencourt Myers is the granddaughter of the man who founded the company. She is one of the wealthiest women in the world because she is the primary shareholder in the company. As a devoted philanthropist, Françoise has invested a significant portion of her money in endeavors that promote cultural and artistic expression. In addition, she is a strong proponent of medical research, particularly in the subfields of neuroscience and genetics, with the goals of enhancing the quality of healthcare and locating cures for a variety of illnesses. The impact that Françoise has had on a variety of important causes is highlighted by the fact that she is committed to furthering medical research and maintaining cultural traditions. Number 1. Laureen Powell Jobs. Net worth $29.4 billion. The first place on our list goes to Laureen Powell Jobs, who is the widow of Steve Jobs, one of the co-founders of Apple. She was successful in her own right as a businesswoman, a philanthropist, and an entrepreneur, and she was able to inherit a considerable chunk of her wealth from the estate of her late husband. Laureen is well known for her enthusiasm for education, and she has provided support for a variety of educational reforms and projects that aid kids from disadvantaged backgrounds. In addition to this, Laureen has put a strong emphasis on environmental problems. She is working hard to fight climate change and advance sustainable practices through the activities of her organization. Her unwavering commitment to having a constructive effect on people's lives has enabled her to establish herself as a powerful figure, not just in the world of business, but also in the world of philanthropy. And there you have it, the inspiring stories of these wealthy and powerful wives who have left an unforgettable mark on the world. From technological prowess to cosmetic empires, and from philanthropic endeavors to real estate dominance, they've conquered it all. Now we can't help but wonder, if these remarkable women were to form their own league of extraordinary billionaires, what would they call themselves? The Fortune's Fabulous Femmes? The Wealthy Wonder Women? Let your creativity run wild. Share your hilarious suggestions in the comments below. Until next time, keep dreaming big and making the world a better, funnier place.